Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is another episode of Showing Up, where I am taking up space on the internet with art, pushing to the sides all that can be grim and upsetting, and instead replacing it with art. Some gentle journaling, an opportunity for you to have a snooze, have a gentle watch, or have a play along, i.e. we call that a parallel play. You do you, I'll do me. Hashtag is Tuswa. So, update. I've got my voice back. I've been to a couple of baseball games and have lost my tiny cricket mind. And also, apparently, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series. I literally did not have that on my bingo card at the start of the season. We were awful. Like, we were just terrible. And that we are now finding ourselves here is something that I can't even understand. And if you happen to be a Seattle Mariners fans, from the bottom of my heart, I am really legitimately so sorry. I can't imagine what that suffering must be like, but it must be awful. And I'm kind of sorry that there's only going to be one winner. That's what sport is. So if there is any joy that I have expressing my Blue Jays, please know that I'm not deliberately doing that at your expense, because I do legit feel for you. Okay, so having got my voice back and a little bit of sleep routine kind of established just in time for another round of games where all of that sleep routine will be completely disrupted again. Let's see what we can find to do, if anything. Oh, I mentioned the word sleep. Okay, so we got to do something. What do I want to do? Well, let's see what we have. So this goes here. There might have been cards that go underneath it, and there might have been that cardboard, like some of this. But I think I painted it, and I just can't find it at the moment. So let's put this aside and get it if we need it. I have moved the Halloween postcards and envelopes and so forth off of this location so that I can actually complete them and mail them out. Tomorrow is what, Friday? Yeah, Friday. So I should be able to mail them tomorrow if I get myself ordered enough. Oh, what a development. And I'm just sort of randomly grabbing at bits and pieces just to sort of reintroduce myself to what's on this table here. Ooh, I love this paper. 2.5 by 3.5 meant something. I don't know what it meant. I will measure it again. This is all of Cindy Studio. It's Cindy at Studio Lou's Journal with Me kit. That might be something to just play with. Yes, and I think what we are doing at the moment is we do need to do a little bit of a clean. There. That's just that. Some more stickers. More stickers. Oh yeah, this is the Christmas prompt list, and I think I mentioned before that Release the Crafton has a, what does she call it? Rand ephemera. And so she's got 3 columns, and she rolls of 20-sided dice, and I want to do something with, I want a collaboration with her, I think. Possibly for January, but I would like to use the method in December, so I'm going to ask her if it is okay to do that, because I think that might be fun. And I also really would love to collaborate with them. They have a really good art style, and they have a completely different, what do I want to say? Thematic interest. They go very strong towards the Gothic, and I'm not so much a scary person. I mean, I'm a scary person maybe, but I mean, I don't, I don't enjoy the scary. It's probably a better way of saying it. Okay, we're just doing some little stacky stacks. Oh, does that fit? No, that goes there. It's a little bit of fabric. Okay. Oh, stickers. Oh yeah, we were doing that, weren't we? Yeah. Okay, well, there's more stickers. More stickers. Ooh, and we have these. So this might be the thing we use with the book, because these are sort of ready-made cards. And this is ready-made cards, but of a generic theme. And what's all of this? Ooh, these are all the papers that I was making there for a while. And I haven't stopped doing the, what do we want to call them? Inktober. Oh, that one needs to be done. Okay, well, it's just paper. It's just paper. It's still being just an envelope. Okay, put that over the side there. I'm still doing that, but I haven't anything to show for it, so that's more fabric. I think we're just doing some sorting here today until we get ourselves really going. Oh yeah, I like these as pockets. They're the thing for a couple. Put that across there. Okay, this is more. Ooh, okay. This is more of the Halloween stuff. So this got really separated. Put that over there. What are you when you're at home? Okay, so that's the colorway. So that goes this and this. Kind of go with all of this as well. Okay, another box. I've been going through boxes recently and getting boxes and cardboard. It's like, you know how you go through phases? It's like, I can't throw out cardboard boxes at the moment. It's like, oh, that would make a journal. That would make a journal. Yes, you're not going to make 17 journals. I could keep that. It's more sticker stuff. Oh, here's my actual board. Okay. Put that over there. We're getting close to the end here. I didn't expect it was going to be this easy. Okay, there's that. Some more bits. Bits, pieces. Well, look at us go. This is a bag. There. That. This can go over here. Okay. Well, it's not as bad as we thought. I still want to put a little face there and then put a dress on it. I'm not going to, because I would really love to have a finished product by the end of October. At this rate, anybody's guess whether or not I will do that. I will get there. So that's more paper. I'll just put it in the paper stack. Scraps, scraps. Stickers and stickers. Stickers go with stickers. Okay. There. All of that goes together. For the mo. Okay. Now then, where's the book? Clean the entire, oh, here it is. Oops. Clean the entire space and then lost the thing I started with. So we wanted to do this. Let me just see if there's anything in here that would fit in there. Okay. No? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, it's inside. Never mind. It's pretty bright. Ooh. What are we doing over there? I'm just stomping on things. It's all right. That seems fun. Trick or treat's cute. So is that. That's a spider web. Okay, so let's reverse engineer all this. There. I still need the one that's painted with this. It's around somewhere. So that means I can't really do anything on the front. But these are extra bits that might work. This could be a card, which means that I would need a pocket. And then this is a bookmark. Tiny itty bitty bookmark. Where I did the flip over. What is it that, I think Cindy and others do this. They take, so this is very neat, but I would like to get it a little unneat. Oops. And just use the edge of the scissors. There. Okay. And I'm going to use a little bit of potting soil. Don't want to take the white out. Just get the edge sort of sorted. There. No. You need something smaller for that to work. I don't think that is going to work because it's exactly the right. It's the, Oh, I could use this. Cut it in half. Okay, do I want to put that on there? I feel like something behind it would be good. Something behind. What's this pile of stuff? I do love every single time I see that photograph. It's from a book page. I love it every single time. What beautiful workmanship to be able to create in stonemasonry. The staircase. Does not solve my problem. So, there's two. I like it a little bit thinner, so I'm going to see if I can peel it. Okay, that didn't really do much. Just a splodge. That goes straight. I really like that. I know, baby girl. There. I know. I believe that is the early dinner bell, or the early request for dinner. That's still a little thick. Ooh, that's not bad. Oh, try this. Slightly less dangerous. So here on the ground at I'm not going to say Blue Jay Central, but certainly Blue Jay Proximal. Everybody has lost their tiny cricket minds. That's the general way of categorizing it. And there are so many watch parties that are gearing up. I have many chats ongoing. Variety of people. It's so funny. It's like when you are, what is it? Not compelled. What's the word? Think. My entire system is not working well for really good reasons. I'll do that. Sure. There. That's going to kind of go like that. Not incentivized, not compelled. Those are the two words that I have. Oh, that's not a bowl. So, you know, when you have to have like a potluck or whatever, you know, at work or, you know, for Christmas, okay, well, Aunt June's bringing this and, you know, Uncle Ferdinand's bringing that, and Wasim and the twins are bringing this thing, whatever. It's so hard to arrange. It's like, I can't even, it's like, who's coordinated? What are we doing? How's it going to go? All of that kind of nonsense. And it's effort. And yet, plans can come together so incredibly quickly when everybody is on board. Like, we're going to your house. This is what's going to happen. We're bringing this. They're bringing that. All you need to do is this and that. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll hook this up with the speakers, and we'll do this and oh my goodness. And then suddenly stuff's happening. I'm just going to plug that in there. Whatever it looks like is whatever it looks like. And what I just described is happening all over. Not just all over the city, but all over the country. It's quite exciting. There. I feel like something needs to be there. No. That was an easy decision. No. I'll do that. Get rid of it. Okay, so we've got that and that. I think I'm going to leave that blank. Am I? That would be a good pocket. I don't have anything to go in it. That would be a great pocket. I still don't have anything to go in it. These. Not really. Where's this? What is it that she does? And who is the she? She is, no, I don't want to ruin that. Rachel at Roxy Creations. So she will do, like she wants to put a thing here. She'll do like a tab so that it doesn't hit that, but it becomes a tabbed piece. And it kind of is a stick out. And then you can put something in there. This is not the right sheet for that. What are you? Oh, that's the haunted. That might be fun. Sure. I'll leave that there for a while. Okay, and then this is the pocket, which I still don't want to put anything on it, but I could put something on here and here. Ooh. And this is the one where this is going to come apart. Which do I think, is that okay? Probably is. Yeah, that's probably the side it should go on. Maybe? I don't know. And then I have like two pockets, which is kind of weird. What have I done in other ones? Make it an up tuck. Or a down tuck. Oh, that would be fun. Have that. Then that comes down like that. Sure. Should we? Let's. We're gonna. Oops. Uh-oh. There. I want to do that. There, but I don't want to do that yet because this is gluey. There. Sure, I can do that. Is there anything bigger? Let's do that. That's better. Normally, baseball games are on weekends. They are 1 p.m. 1:30, 1:30. Days of the week can be 3 or 4 p.m. Fridays, Wednesdays, there may be a 7 p.m. game. And depending on what time of day it is and the day of the week will depend on the kind of traffic that you get. Obs. And all of this playoff nonsense, everything starts to consolidate into primetime TV timelines. And primetime TV, apparently, is 8 p.m. So all of these games now start at 8 p.m. Issue number 1. I like that. I don't think I ever do flip downs. Yeah. 8 p.m. So, next problem. I'd like to do that. Maybe just cut like that. Let's do that. Next problem. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.5. I don't know. 2.5 to 2? Sure. 1, 2, 2.5. There's 2.5. That's a half. I want that to 2. That's a pretty good shape. Sure, we'll go with that. Doesn't matter if it's not. There. Oh, look at that. It's almost even. So 8 p.m. A couple of other things are happening. One is that there's way more commercials. So in the game, if you're at the stadium, there's a clock that is everybody can see, that keeps track of, brace yourself, time. And one of them is to keep track of the time where their play is not allowed because commercials are playing. So there's basically a timeout on the field while TV rights take over. And in the regular season, that lapse time might be 90 seconds, max 2 minutes. And in postseason, that is 3.5 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that clock happens a lot. And so the game stretches out and is much, much longer than it used to be. So you start an hour later. The clock is going to make the game longer. And then transportation starts to close down around midnight. And that's kind of the butter zone of when everything sort of happens. So that there's a little bit of urgency that takes over once the game is complete to get to some transit. I'm just going to go around. I think that's what I'm going to do. Don't see why not. Don't see why not. There. And then if you're lucky enough to be at the game, you've got to do the travel home and you've got to settle your body down because these games are intense. Regardless of whether or not there's a win or a loss, there is just a lot of energy that is expended. And when these things are back to back, I am having work meetings now where people are saying, were you at the game? I was at the game. Were you at the game? I was at the game. And it's like, okay, you going tonight? You going tomorrow? You blah, blah, blah. And it's all of that kind of arranging and understanding. And then, okay, well, we'll try and make this meeting quick. And also the idea of we are sort of losing the ability to make good decisions. I'm so tired. I need a nap now. Oh, it goes that way. It's a little shiny for my liking. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I don't see why not. Ooh. Put something in there. Oh, I could have done that a little bit higher. That would have been really cool. But you know what? I might just do that. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I know it was made with great intention, but there we are. So I'm just going to do that. So we shall see what we get. And I'm here to tell you, a watch party is no less stressful than anything else. In some ways, it's a little bit more stressful because you have all your friends around. Maybe that's what I do. And then you get that sort of halo. I'm just going to glue it down. Should I? Why do I do this? Because part of me thinks that it would be really fun to have that as a flip up and have something like a little pad behind it, a little notepad or something. Ooh, that would even fit. Maybe just the circle. Ooh, that circle is the right size. And I am not a huge fan. Let's do this again. Okay, a little bit. Do it on the outside. Okay. I'm tempted. You know what? We can probably take most of it off, and if we need it, we'll put it back on. That's what we're going to do. We'll re-tab it at the end. Okay, so I've got a circle that's the right size. I can go like that. And the thing that I was doing with the swinging was the notion of maybe putting one of those doodads in and making that go like that. But then I also like this coming up very much. Oh, you'll do in a pinch. I do admire creators that have a plan. I very rarely have a plan. It must be so comforting. my elusive pencil. So, I didn't intend this to happen, but I've put this circle right on the edge here, and I'm not going to cut that edge off yet because I might be able to get something kind of flippy out of it. How that come up like that? I think I need to put the gold around the edge though. Oh. Some time ago I threatened to clean this, and that never came to fruition. Oh dear, that's gonna tumble. Well, here's the other thing we could do then. I would like this gold because it's slightly smaller than that. And then if I do that, then I get a little shock of gold. Oops. There. Ooh, it's virtually the right gold too. So I'd want to do that. And I want to do that. As centered as I can be. Let's glue this. Enough. Good enough. That's just going to come up. Ah. There. Yeah, like. I feel like this needs like a shmurp or something. There. Oh, crow's feet. Oh, okay. I'll cut this out. I don't know if I finished this, or I either started the story, didn't finish it, or started the story in my head, didn't finish it, or started and ended the story in my head. I'm going to do it out loud because it's a story. Not really, but stickers. So this whole baseball thing has just absolutely put a spanner in the works of everybody. And I do like to keep up with the journal, and so that's sort of it's not been my best work recently. However, because I have lots of stickers and I have lots of washi, my journal at the moment is just chock full of stickers and washi. And it makes for such a beautiful change. There. Oops. Sure. Visually in the journal, to suddenly have all of this stickers and so forth. There. Okay, and we're just gonna plunk those in there. How about that? Yeah, that'll be fine. Just don't really like the skeletons. Trim that. Oops. One at the edge as best I can. There. There. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will take it. It's not centered. Just totally fine. There. There. Okay. So we've got the back page done. We have this Flippy Downy, which we can cope with. Got that. This, which we might want to do. Do I want to do another one of these? do that. Sure. So Broken Heart Tonic is already done. Yeah, those two would be fine. Just down like that, and then pink. Sure. We're getting close to having this journal done. And also maybe this glue. It does not want to... Why are you like this, you silly glue bottle? It does not want to pour when I want it to go. But when I don't want it to go, it just beads out like it's been paid for it. Okay, that's why we have this. Ooh, there we are. Much better. Where's the cap? Here we are. Ah, come on. Here we are. It's going to go there. Okay. So all I really need, I think at the moment, left is maybe those 2 pages. Ooh, that's going to be crumply. Which may be okay. Do I want to cut this in half? You betcha by golly I do. Just because it's going to be a pleasant activity. How wide? Really? Well, we'll cut it down the spiders then. Oh. Yes. Very nice. That's that one. There's that. Two, 3. There. Okay, so we've got that. So, oh, this popped out. I might need to make another, oh. You did not like being folded. Might need to make another one of these. I have a second page of this as a cutout, and I can make it maybe wider. And I can make haunted on, like for example, on a larger piece of paper. Or I could do that on with this one. What am I saying? Okay, now I need a large piece of paper. A, So I think maybe, what would that look like if I cut it in half? A little bit more. It's not big enough. Oh, what about this? It's not right, but it's close, and we can use that sheet of paper. So I think I'm going to stop. So that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.